Oh my gosh, it's time to thrive in the face of change.
Oh my gosh, can we do it?
And you can be a superhero in your own life when you do so.
Oh, you already are a superhero. You just might not know it.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna come back and talk about this thumbnail because there's a couple of I created this last night. Pookie's seeing it actually for the first time there. But let's first of all let's wake up and get this party started. Are you ready? All right, welcome. It's Sunday Inspiration Live.
Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I feel so grateful. When I wake up in the morning, I feel so alive. When I wake up in the morning, I feel the spirit. Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I'm here to thrive.
Good morning, everyone.
So I wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, and I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me. Yeah.
Yes, you are free to be you. Welcome to Sunday Inspiration. Well, the comments are already going crazy. And thank you all for making the migration over here to Pookie's channel. I guess we're about a month into this. Oh, and I have some exciting news. I don't think you know. I don't know. You didn't know about.
So many things I don't know.
Yeah, I know. So
But
many.
then I remembered, I don't have to know. There's some things I don't have to know. You know that? You know that?
One of us does a little bit more preparation for Sunday mornings than the other one. Can you guess who that might be?
Really?
Keonis definitely does more preparation for
Well,
that.
it's only because you know how to do all those things, babe.
That's right. I'm
I don't know how to make
the
the
technical
thumbnails.
wizard here.
Although I guess I'm going to be learning soon, so I guess that could become my project in the future.
Could be. We're streaming live on Pookie's YouTube channel and on Pookie's Facebook profile there. Because already we see Judith is
Hello.
watching from over there. We just want to say hi real quick to Nita and Tracy from Dublin. We got Debbie's here.
Tracy.
Lisa, of course, Judith. We got Floria, Teresa. Right? She's over watching. She's watching us here. Cherie is in the house. Eileen, Smoke coming right over after doing the morning fire over on Facebook.
Good as a whole.
Crystal's here. Deanne is here. It's a total inside joke. Because like two people that will get this, but she goes, "I'm unable to listen because I'm chucking wood." It was part of our little improv class the other night. Was the theme there? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Cindy is here. Jackie's here. Yolanda.
Wow, you guys.
I think I mentioned. Well, I think we have two Judiths, I believe, in the house.
We do.
Jennifer's here. Anna Torres from New York. We got Pamela. Oh my gosh, look at this. And then Leah.
You guys are amazing.
Yeah, so thank you all for being here. It's fabulous. So I want to go back and just touch on a couple of things here before we get into our centering breath. So I designed this thumbnail last night. There's a couple of things. So our theme is actually New Beginnings 2024, how to thrive in the face of change is kind of with our theme of renewal and so on with spring and March and all that stuff. And so I got there I used AI to create this.
You did.
To create this superhero, a Shiro hero, Shiro, whatever you got. And so looks a little bit like Wonder Woman there, right?
She does.
And so that represents not only thrive in the face of change, but it also we just was it Friday? We celebrated International Women's Day,
did.
and so yeah, posted something about that, paying tribute to
Women all over the world.
That's right, yeah.
All over the globe.
And I'm
At
especially
11 o'clock a.m. on Friday, activated drums all over the world. You know, I've been talking about this drumming thing, this women drumming, and how it's just like, taken hold of me. And so I shared this with this. I'm one of the founding members for this group called Divine Mother's Love, and I suggested, let's get women to drum and all over the world, in Japan, in Africa, in Jerusalem, in the Netherlands. Drums were being activated everywhere. In Mexico, and we've had some of the pictures kind of flooding in from all of the women all over the world who were drumming on that day at that time. So it's just a powerful, powerful, powerful thing. Like, what we can do together is unbelievable. We really are unstoppable. Really, we are so much more than technology can ever be. Who we are and what we are, technology can never be. They can attempt to emulate and copy us, but they can never be us. And one thing that they will never have that we have is a heart. They will never have that. And without a heart, there's so many things that are not available to you. So aren't you glad you got a heart? You can like be a lover. You can love the world. You can activate the world with the love in your heart. Oh, which we're going to do something like that right now, aren't we?
Well, I think, well, yeah,
Let's
yes.
do it.
So let's do it now. But
Let's do it
then
now.
I'll come back to the stuff I was going to say now. So,
Okay.
But you're obviously ready to do this.
I am.
Let's
All right.
let's get synchronized.
Because, sometimes things move and we move with them. And we don't resist it. We move with it.
I have learned to go with the flow after
Yeah, it's
more
so
than 18
easy.
years with this woman.
Yeah. So the one thing that we have is our beautiful heart beating the resonance of love into the world, into the world. And when we walk in the world with love in our heart and we're feeling love, it is expanding beyond us out into the cosmos. It has the power to move far beyond us. We can move our love into the universe. We can. So let's do that now. I don't know if you've ever done this with me before. I know that many of you have done this with me many times. But let's just do this. Let's just acknowledge this beautiful heart that beats within our bodies and the love that it activates in the world and the healing power that it possesses when our hearts are in alignment with love. Oh! So let our hearts align to that love right now and let us just radiate this beautiful love out of our heart and let's send it out to all of our relatives all over the earth, all of our family, our human family, the animal kingdom, all of the nature elders, the forest, the waters, the mountains, the rain, the sun. Let's just give our love to all of these things that are here to support us. To give and nourish our bodies. And in doing that, we are able to radiate more love into the world. More love, more love. That's what the world needs, more love. And we can take this love wherever we go. It's not limited to just one time. This love is who we are. We can radiate this love in the supermarket, standing in the aisle, knowing that everyone in that building is feeling our love, is being touched by our vibration in some way. Vibrations are powerful. We are frequencies. Feel into that. Can you feel your love inside of you just like coursing through all of your veins? Wow! So much love, so much love. Whoa! Now let's reach out and touch each other in this field because I like to do that too. So we're all here gathered around this beautiful Mother Earth. We have Tracy in Dublin. I don't know if we have some of our Indian friends here, but all over the world we are gathered. And so let's reach out and touch each other in this space because we can. So reach out and feel the love of everyone gathered here in this beautiful circle of life and love and inspiration. And we can feel each other in this space and we say, hello, hello, I'm here, you are here, we are here together. And we celebrate this moment in our divine togetherness, activating this power of love within each one of our hearts that brings so much healing to our world. To our world. Okay, now thank your heart, thank your heart. Ooh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh. Doesn't that just feel so good? Yay!
That was intense.
Oh, we did it. Ooh.
Did it.
We just feel the difference.
Speaking of Tracy, our friend from Ireland, she sent us a lovely not care package. Well, yeah, during the holidays, and I just had an idea. Next Sunday, it's St. Patrick's Day, and even though we have to do a short thing because we're playing that next Sunday, I think we should maybe share some of what Tracy sent us.
I would love that.
Next Sunday.
That'd be beautiful. On
Perfect.
St. Patty's Day?
On St. Patrick's Day, yes.
Absolutely. Oh, Tracy's will be here next week.
What's that?
Tracy, be here.
Yeah, so Beats will be here. You can watch the replay, but if you can be here on St. Patrick's Day, but you could be
That'd
busy.
be awesome.
So hey, Joe just joined us. We got Bronwyn. We got Anthony watching over on
Hi, Anthony.
on Facebook. We got Michelle is here. Alexandra is in the house. Angela is also here. So thank you all. Carrie, if I didn't mention that earlier. Yeah, I think we got everybody now. Sheila, maybe I might have missed
No,
that.
you missed Sheila because she came in right after that. She said, "Oh my gosh, this is a great way to start your Sunday."
Oh my God! Yeah, it is.
She
It's the best kept
is.
secret. This is season 4. It's our early in our 4th year of doing this. Season 4, episode 10. Can you believe it?
Oh, and we love it so much, we're never going to stop. Even if all of you were to go away, we
We
still wouldn't
still would
stop.
do this. All right, here's here's what I was going to share earlier. Again, so you notice the background. Look at that faint background.
Yeah, it's
So
clocks.
so there's two. With one, it could change. It could but there was a change in the clocks, springing forward for those of us who
do.
begrudgingly celebrating the time change. Yeah, so I thought it all kind of tied in together there,
Mm-hmm.
So how to thrive in the face of change. There's Wonder Woman, and we talked about International Women's Day.
Oh.
One other thing I want to share
What's that?
with you. I know you don't know about this. So Pooki on Pookie's channel. There's different levels of becoming a YouTube partner, and the very first level is this. Here's some eligibility requirements, and Pooki already has the number of subscribers, but check out the public watch hours. 3,000 is required for the next level. You're at $29.95.
I'm almost there.
Almost
hey, maybe
there.
we'll make it with this video.
Yep. So what can you do about that? Well, you can keep Don't you want to make that happy face even happier? So come to Pookie's channel. Just watch some videos. If we all did that, we could push her over the edge in a good way. And then she would get that first level of monetization our YouTube partner.
Well, really, what I
perks.
want to do is I want to get the commercials out of the middle of
Yeah.
my meditation videos, and I can only do that. I think I need 4,000 hours.
Yeah.
So that'll be the next step.
Right.
That's my intention, is to get those, because I'll be doing a meditation, and they'll pop a commercial right in the middle of it, and I get messages from people that don't like it.
Those YouTube people.
They're like, I don't like it, so I stopped listening. So that's my goal, is to get those things out of there. And then all the other stuff is just gravy. But yeah, and then I can put the commercials because I have to have them at the front. They'll put them at the front in the beginning, whether I'm getting anything for it or they do. But I'll at least be able to keep them out of my videos.
Yep. Well, once you get to the point where you can keep them out of your videos, you can actually monetize it, where you can make a little penny here and there.
Little
And so it's like,
pennies
and
add up.
Pookie deserves that. So let's help her keep on getting those watch hours up and keep watching her channel. And you need to keep also posting new
I am.
new
I've got some videos in mind already.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
No shortage of ideas.
What? Oh no. I have my little. I don't know if all of you. I know we're in like this digital age, but I still am a list maker. I still have to have like little paper things. It's just I don't know. It's just me, or maybe it's not just me. Maybe there's more of me out there. Do you have to have like paper, like write lists down? I've tried to do it in my phone. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
It don't work.
I'm still old school. I use a little bit of both. I have a lot of Google Docs with different things where I capture my ideas, because when you write them down and then you lose the thing you wrote it down on, So I try to put important stuff in the digital realm. But yeah, I like the handheld. It gives it a tangible quality,
I
So-
like writing.
Let's do this first song, shall you? Shall we?
Okay, let's do it.
Are you ready, Pookie?
I think let me get a little.
Yeah, get a little something there. So we always do like 2 original songs most Sundays, unless we got to do the shortened version when we're playing down the street, which is next weekend. But we're gonna be 2 live songs and a dance party at the end with one of our videos, and all sorts of awesome stuff coming up. So stick around,
Yeah.
hang with us.
If you can. If
Here
you
we go.
wanna.
You can come back and watch the replay for anything you missed.
Only if you want to, though.
Here's an original song.
Oh wait.
I have a feeling that she's going to go grab a drum.
I'm trying to do this. am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. As my feet touch the earth, I look to the sky. The sun on my face, I feel so alive. A wind in my hair, all around me, inviting the trees to come dance with me. Whoa, I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. On the wing of a prayer, I soar up so high, an eagle in flight in the infinite sky. The higher I soar, the more I can see the beauty of all life reflected as me. Whoa, I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free.
We are one.
As we come alive,
We are one.
as we touch the sky,
We are one.
as we fly so high with spirit.
We are one.
As we come alive,
We are one.
as we touch the sky,
We are one.
as we fly so high with spirit. Whoa, 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 whoa. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. I am
One with spirit.
and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. I am one with spirit, and spirit's one with me. I am one with spirit, and now I'm flying free. And now I'm flying free. And now I'm flying free. And now I'm flying free.
And now I'm flying free.
I love that song. Oh, I love my drum.
It's a perfect one.
They're all perfect.
Of all the songs we play, that's probably the one with maybe most influenced maybe by a Native American.
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see here. So in addition to all the fun and frivolity that we provide and the music that we play, we also like to make you aware of resources and things that are available, many of which we have created ourselves. And one of them, we haven't talked about this a whole lot, but it's been out about a year now. But in case you're kind of like new to the party here and haven't, or maybe never took the time, there's an ebook that you can get and download from the website. It's called How to Turbocharge Your Life, 5 Steps to Unleashing Purpose, Passion, and Play in Your Life. And Pooki and I took a lot of time creating this.
Yeah,
we
and that picture, we took a lot of time.
What's that?
I was just looking at that picture and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that's such an adorable photograph of all of us. That's our little family.
That's right.
Keone.
He's looking right at the camera.
I know, it's so cute.
And that was right at the end of a photo shoot that we did in Florida.
So happy. Oh, he hears his name.
But you can get your copy by going to bobbakerinspiration.com. That's the website with all the work that we do in this in this vein. There's some of the things that you'll learn. So if you don't have your own copy of that yet, grab it now.
Oh, yeah.
At bobbakerinspiration.com. Let's check in with some of the comments here. See who's hanging out with us, swimming in this ocean of devotion. With us on this Sunday morning. We got Nita, usually on the West Coast. I think they're unusually on the West Coast. One with Spirit.
Nita.
And there's Deborah Yellow Flicker Brubaker.
Hi, Deborah. I'll be seeing Deborah soon. I think if she's going to be at Serpent Mound, I'll be there in April.
Oh, very cool. You got a lot of Pookie travels at least twice as much as I do, probably 3 times. In fact, I can't even remember the last time like that I left where you had to stay home with the dog. That just rarely happens.
You never have to stay home with the dog. That's always a choice that you make.
Well, I always it's a choice that I make. Being with you means I have to stay home with the dog. But yeah, she'll leave for anywhere from a day or two to a week to weeks. Where it's
Yeah.
just me and Keone hanging here, which is fine. But I don't think it ever happens the other way around. So we travel together, but Pookie travels way more than I do. Jennifer says, "Drum away, Pookie."
Oh yeah, baby! I'm telling you what.
Thank you, Lisa, for glad, and Lisa, who's our our team member. Here.
Oh yeah, no, Lisa is a very integral part of everything that we do here, and really more than anything, she allows more time for us to create. So she does like all of the like little things, like the time consuming little things. She does all those things. So like she's like somebody that you would contact if you want to know more information. Things like she has all that for you. So if you ever want to find out anything else, or like if you have a question about anything, always contact Lisa first. And then if it's something that needs to come to us, we'll get it. We for sure will get it. But but a lot of the stuff that you guys are dealing with, like how to log into the whatever website or whatever, she can help you with that stuff.
Lisa at bobbakerinspiration.com.
She's amazing. She's great. Oh my gosh, we love her so much, and we're going to meet her in April.
For the first time, and by then we'll have known her well a year and a half.
So exciting.
In Florida, for a little mini retreat for our high vibe community. So let's see here. So yeah, but I know that if we weren't sounding right, I would get a text here, and she'd go,
Right.
I
She'd
can't
be
hear,
like, I can't hear you.
I can't hear Pookie. What's going on there? Your reverb is still on.
Yeah, I did a video the other day where I was drumming for International Women's Day. It's so funny. I'm drumming. The first time I started at 2 minutes before 11 because I wanted to be ready, activated at 11 o'clock.
Because all this thing was happening around the
Everything
globe.
all around. It was happening.
Yeah, so it had to be at the time.
Synchronized drumming all over the world. So I was like, I don't want to miss that. So I get in there and I start drumming, and I'm drumming, and Grandmother Susan comes in and she says, "Oh, Pookie, I cannot hear you." So I ditched that one, and I went back in, and I didn't even put a description in. I just went in and I started drumming, and I'm talking and I'm drumming,
You're
and I'm
streaming
drumming,
live,
and I'm streaming live, and then nobody's come into the room yet. So as soon as somebody comes in the room, they say, and I'm already in my prayer, they say, "I can't hear you. There's no sound." And I look at the thing, and it's 11:05, and I'm like, I'm in my prayer. I'm not able to stop. So for 20 minutes. And some of you were there. Anthony was there. Anthony was like, I kept seeing the text coming up. Lisa was calling me on the phone. I can't hear you. Somebody called Bob. Bob came down the stairs and said, they can't hear you. I said, I know, but I'm in the middle of this prayer. And I cannot, once you're in the middle of ceremony, do not be distracted. No matter what happens, right? So the whole intention wasn't for me to pray so that you could hear me. The whole intention was for me to pray so that you could pray with me. Right, so that you could be with me, that you could have that be in a part of that celebration. Well, it just so happens that you weren't able to hear. However, that doesn't mean that prayer did not be released. That prayer was activated. That prayer was heard. That prayer was heard. And all of you, and I had some people go and get their drums, and they were drumming with me because I was in it. So whenever you're in ceremony, no matter what's happening around you, continue to stay in that place of divine, sacred devotion. Do not leave that space because you are with the Creator. In that moment, you are with the Creator. You're singing your song. Your heartbeat is beating at the rhythm of your drum, and the Creator is there receiving all that you are offering. So make no mistake. That's why it's so important. So many times, ceremonies that are done by indigenous are often never recorded because it's that sacred. It's not a show. It's not meant to be, it's not a display. It's a moment of sacred devotion. And so we know that we can come together in this place and know that when you're in that place, no matter what, if you can't hear, it doesn't matter. Let your heart hear. Your heart can hear. So that was amazing. I just continued to drum, and then I put in the comments above before. I said, "Okay, so this is me drumming with no sound." It was actually.
You had to just keep going.
Yeah. You just got to keep going, right? Sometimes you cannot allow something to distract you. Keep your focus.
Absolutely. I'm going to just highlight some other comments that I was looking at here. Let's see. It came in. Anna says, wow, thank you, Pookie and Bob. Sending you lots of
Hi,
love.
Anna.
And if you haven't already, feel free to post comment and let us know where you're watching from.
Especially if it's your first time.
Yeah, especially if it's your first time. Leah says, hello there, family blessings, everyone. I did not know this, but Lisa says it is Mother's Day in the UK.
Oh, well, happy Mother's Day to all you moms.
Yeah, right around springtime here.
Mm-hmm.
She says, Pookie Power, Pocket Pookie Power. Michelle Michael says, Pookie, I'll help you with that today. I think watch time is what she's talking about. Yeah, I plan to watch a few videos I found scrolling today.
Oh, Michelle, thank you.
Right, let's get
I have this one video that I have is a wake up in the morning, and it's like when you're still in your bed, and I actually even love to listen to it because it just puts me in that beautiful, like excited state for the day. You know, like I'm just in my bed and I'm just kind of directing you to like, you know, envision your perfect day. What does it look like? Who are the people? And it's just a beautiful, I think it's like 12 minutes or something like that. I love to listen to that. And I do have this bedtime video. I think it's a playlist that you made, Bob, or something. I don't know. Anyhow,
somewhere,
there are some things in there that might be helpful to you, and if they are, I would love it if you would take a listen.
Tracy says, go Pookie. Hey, Tracy, good to see you here. Earlier conversation about writing things down. Lisa said, I have a day planner and a notebook.
Oh, my gosh, me too. I got 2 paper planners.
Oops, let me look that up. And Tracy says, me too, pen to paper. Yes, old-fashioned.
I know, I love it.
Pamela says, I have paper lists too.
Yay, I'm not alone. We're never alone.
And earlier, Michelle said, loving all the inspiration here.
Oh, thank you.
And then we got Cherie saying, yes, paper lists. I'm the Post-it note queen.
That's funny. I love that. I love Post-it notes.
And another Michelle says, I'm watching Pookie's meditation now on another device. Double dipping. Love it.
That's cute.
Tracy earlier said, that's a beautiful drum, my favorite song.
Oh, I love that.
Jackie says, Pookie deserves dollars that make sense. Jackie boy. And then, of course, yeah, Deborah's just letting us know that she's watching from sunny Florida, where we will be in April.
We will be in Florida.
Central
in April.
Florida.
Yeah, we'll still be live streaming from there.
That's right. Let's see anything else that come in. I would love that, Pookie. I think you're something to earlier that you said. Oh, Tony says, see you in April, cabin sister.
Tony, you're coming. Yay! She'll be with me in Ohio. We have this girls' cabin. And that's not why Bob can't come. But when Bob doesn't come, I just hang out with all the girls. It's so much fun. So we have this total girls cabin, and we're all girls in it. And we just have total girl time. And it's just a blast.
Holly Ann watching from India.
Holly Ann.
It's Sunday evening at 8 p.m.
our
here.
Indian folks are here.
That's right, in full force, yeah. Watching from Ontario, Canada is Francois.
Hello, Francois.
Amber is watching from Port Huron, Michigan.
Hi, Amber. It's good to see you.
Christina is there over on Facebook.
Oh, I love you, Christina.
Let's see.
I hope to see you at Serpent Mound too. Maybe.
Okay, I think. Can I give my? Oh, Nita says, can I give my like to Keone this week? Yeah, we have the designated Keone likes. Oh, Debbie says, Lisa, I can't wait to hug you in April. I know. It is on, isn't it?
So just in case some of you are wondering, we have this community that's called the High Vibe Tribe. And they're members, and so we have special events and things that we do. And we're having our very first mini retreat in April for our High Vibe members. So if you would like to be included in those events, and we do things with them throughout the month, you know, different experiences on Zoom and like that. But if you would like to, you know, become a member of the High Vibe Tribe, you can come and check it out and see if you like it. And then the next time that we have a mini retreat, you could come too.
You can find out about it. BobBakerInspiration.com/tribe is where you can find out about that.
Fun.
And check that out. And as Lisa says, if you need any assistance, any questions, reach her at Lisa@BobBakerInspiration.com. Joe chimes in, Lisa is the best. Absolutely. Wow. So, a lot of great comments here. So we're going to have to move on. Deborah obviously likes the picture on the book. Carmen, also over on Facebook, Grand Rising from Maine.
Hey, Carmen.
So very cool. So those of you who are regulars know that we have a group of people who gather here in Studio B. Every Sunday and they build Studio B. They come. We give them some free snacks as an incentive, but mostly they do it out of the goodness of their heart because they just want to be able to express to you
Their gratitude
their appreciation.
that you're here.
And so it was
We
incredible.
all want to be celebrated, right?
It was even more challenging this morning because they all lost an hour of sleep, like all we did, because we had to spring forward. We lost an hour of sleep, but they are here, and I believe they're in. Let's just check with our producer over there. They are in place. Okay, one person is leading to. Okay, they just got to their chair. Everyone is in place. Okay, so help me with the countdown. We're gonna count down from 5. And ready? Hang on a second. Where's that at? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get ready to be celebrated.
There you go.
I love that video because, for one thing, those people are like an ecstatic joy, and like we should be celebrated.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone should feel like that you're celebrated. So if you don't feel like you're celebrated in your life, right, that you have an audience that's applauding you, run that video again, Bob.
Okay.
I want you to feel this right now for yourself. And I want you to feel like these people are celebrating you. They're celebrating your magnificence. They're celebrating your divinity. They're celebrating all that you are, that you're the grandeur of your being. Right? They're celebrating the love that you walk in the world. They're celebrating you. I want you to have this experience, especially if you spend a lot of your time on earth alone. Right? Have this experience and let these people give to you, and let feel celebrated by them in this moment for who you are, for the love that you are, for the beauty that you are in the world. Just feel that. Okay?
Ready?
All right, ready, Bob?
Here we go. This is for you.
This is for you.
It's Bob's Comedy Corner. little tricky finger there. Here we go. This is it.
That's for you. That's for all
you.
the love that you give in the world. That's for you. Feel that. Because there are people, like I always say this thing, like everybody wants to be famous. I think that's just so funny because you already are famous. You already are. You just don't recognize it. You're famous to someone. You're famous to someone. Even if it's just one person out in the world out there that thinks of you, in this really, in this famous kind of way. You're famous to someone, so you're already famous. We're all already famous. And so, it's just know that you are loved. You're so loved. And know that you are celebrated. Mm-hmm. You're celebrated.
And we acknowledge that.
Yeah, we acknowledge that today. So
it's one of the things we like to do on Sunday. Why we?
Let me clap to you.
That's right.
This is me clapping to you.
And somewhere I have applause things.
Celebrate you. Yay, go! You got this, you can do it. I believe in you. You have it, all the strength, all the courage, everything that you need to accomplish all that you want. You got this! Yay! Okay, that's me celebrating you.
There you go. Another way that we can meet in person?
How?
And you know what? And
it's coming up really soon, like in 2 weeks.
When is it? Like a week and a half? No, yeah, like a week and a half.
What?
We're gonna head to Phoenix.
Oh my gosh!
Because Pooki and I are gonna be attending the Hay House I Can Do It conference in Phoenix.
Oh yeah, if you're anywhere near Phoenix and you wanna.
It runs the 22nd through the 24th.
Fourth.
Yes,
It's
Friday through Sunday, and so we're going to be attending. We're not speaking there, but we're attending. And some of you know that I recently became a Hay House teacher, meaning some of my affirmation audio recordings are now all 7 of them are now in the Hay House Empower You app. It's a subscription-based app. You can get like a 14-day free trial, but it is a paid app. And so, but if you have it, you can look up my stuff there, and if you don't, check it out. It's called Hay House Empower You, in the various app stores and all that.
Yeah.
So it's cool to be associated with that brand, and so we're going to meet some of the folks from Hay House and hang out, rub elbows with other attendees. Hopefully, meet some of the speakers. Pooki, one of her birthday presents was I got her into an intensive with Dr. Mindy Pelz.
Yeah.
During the day on Friday.
Oh, that's right. I got to get my blood work done, babe.
That's right. So, but on the Monday, if you're in the Phoenix area or know somebody who is, on the Monday following that conference, we are going to be doing a public meetup. This is free, and it's just we're inviting any friends, or if we make friends at the conference, or we have some local friends. In fact, one of our friends is Mishy Katz, and she runs a pottery studio called Desert Dragon Pottery, and that's going to be the venue from 6:30. Oh, I'm sorry, is it from 6 to 9 p.m.? Did I put 6:30 to 9:30? I'm thinking of my yeah, it's actually 6 to 9. I'm sorry. 6:30 to 9:30 is my acoustic
Don't
80s
confuse
thing.
him, Bob.
Yeah,
Don't
I know.
confuse him.
I know. I'm totally confused here. Oh, it is 6 to 9 p.m. local time there. And Phoenix is one of those states that does not change their they did not spring forward, so they stay the same year round.
So that's a double calculation.
Yeah.
Mind mess.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, so yeah, 6 to 9 p.m. local time there. And so, yeah, if you're in the Phoenix area, or know someone is, then come and join us.
Join
there.
us.
Yeah, that'll be.
Hey, that's free. If you want to go to the Hay House event, that does cost a little bit of money, but it's so worth it. There's
Yeah.
so many amazing authors there. This is our actual first time going to this event. We're so excited.
Yeah, and they coming in as a Hay House teacher. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about our main topic today.
Okay, can we riff on it first and then?
I'm gonna what's that? Hang on, I'm sorry.
Oh, Debbie, I'm going to give you some of my energy. You can have it right now. This is for Debbie. Oh, and anybody else who needed some extra energy too. That work?
Jessica just says, I just downloaded the Empower You app. It's great.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
It is. Thanks, Jessica. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. That's what she said. I need some of Pookie's energy.
That's what I just sent her.
I know. All right.
It's real.
Here's the actual point. So Lisa, there's a thing called chapter markers. I'm just gonna real quick. I have a thing for it somewhere here. There we go. There's chapter markers. You may or may not even know what this is, but most of the videos that I post, my affirmation videos, are chapter markers where you can jump ahead to specific sections. And so one of the things that Lisa does for us is within an hour or two after the live stream here, she will go through and pop in chapter markers. So it'll go to if you just want to hear the song, or one of the songs, or our main talk, or where we talk about different things. If you don't know what they are, Google it, search YouTube, you'll be able to figure it out. But that allows you to go, right to the segment that you want to see in any given video. And so that's something that Lisa does. So so one of the things I do is try to give her distinct points in the broadcast where she can tell you, oh, this is where this section begins. So that's why I have to, even though I did a false start there just a minute ago.
Okay,
So
false start.
So this is the this is the real start here. Ready? Okay.
This is all harder than it looks.
Right now is the time to talk about our main topic, which is New Beginnings 2024, how to thrive in the face of change. It's all part of our theme in March, which is about spring, renewal, all that stuff, and new beginnings. So let's just talk about. So spring represents it's a change in the seasons,
right?
Which is appropriate because we just had a change in the time today. I know in this parts of the world where you've experienced daylight savings time, and it's interesting because different countries do this. Like in Europe, they do it at different times, but it might be weeks away. So there's this kind of weird. It's a weird part of the year where. The time's changed here, but it hasn't in this country, and it didn't in Phoenix, and it's so so change can be we can there's many different ways of aspects of change, right?
I think that the most common way to react to change is first we resist it. Like we don't want it. No, don't change anything. Don't change anything. Everything has to stay the same. People are looking for stability. Stability isn't real because everything's always changing.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so there's no thing like stability is an illusion in my own mind. I'm just sharing you what I think, but I believe that stability is an illusion, and I think even Socrates. It was Plato actually. Socrates was his teacher. Plato was the one who discovered that stability didn't exist. You were either thriving, or you were dying.
You're growing or
Growing or
not-
dying. Yeah,
yeah.
yes. Right? Either thriving or decay. And so they give the example of when you cut the tree off. Like, when does this tree start to go into decay? Or like this piece of wood. Like, even this right here, even though this wood is treated and everything, it's still in decay because it's disconnected from its life source. It's disconnected from the life energy. So once anything is disconnected from it begins to decay. So what we have to do is keep ourselves growing forward. And when we enter into change, in the past, I would resist it. I didn't want things to change. I would fight it. And you know what happens when we resist things? They persist. And change is going to persist anyway, because that's what change is all about. And so the best thing that I think that you can do when change shows up for you is to look at it and see, what is the highest learning that I can get from this experience? How can I grow? How can I grow? What is this new experience going to give to me that I don't have right now? What is it that's going to expand within my own being? Right? Even if it's like something that, how can I, like, even if I don't like this thing or I have a judgment about this thing, is there a way that I can see it differently so that I can move into it, so that I can begin to experience it without resisting it? Right? Because you know what that does for you too? That changes your whole mindset. All of a sudden, you're not in this frustrated, like, stop. You're in the flow. You're going with it. You're looking for the opportunities that are emerging through change, because that's what change is. Change is an opportunity for something new. And if you put that good energy into the change that's happening, good things are going to happen. If you resist it and you fight against it, then that's going to be your experience. So what do you want to feel when you're experiencing change? Right? What do you want to feel? Do you want to feel that frustration? Do you want to feel that resistance? Well, then you know what to do. If you want to move through the change through grace and ease and like understanding and learning and expanding your own being and growing and healing aspects of yourself, then embrace the change. Actually dive into the change, right? Like, whoa, this is here. This is a gift for me. Look at it as a gift. It's something that has been given to you. And that's how I experience change, I might resist it at first, but I also recognize that I'm in resistance.
In fact, this was the topic of our February community call with our High Vibe tribe. We have what do you call it, Zoom meetings practically every week, but we have one once a month where Pooki and I lead, which was a topic. And so there's a screenshot of that particular meeting where we talked about change. Because I had a sense of deja vu as I was preparing for this. I'm going, we didn't do this on a recent Sunday. Oh yeah, it was for the High Vibe tribe. It was a great conversation. So sometimes change. And I remember during that conversation, we hit it from different angles. So sometimes change is thrust upon us without our
consent.
Like you lose a job.
Yeah, right.
Somebody breaks up with you. Suddenly, a source of income dries up. There's a health scare with you or one of your loved ones. So this is change. We're like, no, I don't want that.
Or someone makes their transition.
And so how do you? And we talked a lot about how do you deal with that? How do you embrace it? How do you make the most of it and rise above it? And then sometimes, if everything is going great in your life, you could get easily lulled into a pattern that's not expanding your horizons. You're not experiencing new people, new things, new food, new forms of entertainment, or what on many levels. And so
complacent.
So sometimes you have to sort of add change purposely just to expand, just to keep the variety and beauty of life.
Bob.
Right? Remember we talked about that?
Yeah, because just think of like your New Year's resolutions. Like, you're activating change in your life. Like, you're the one that's making the change. You're the one that's calling for change, right? It's not something that's happening. You're the one that's activating it. And those are really, really powerful, where you're making a commitment to change. So good.
So
sometimes you'll resist that too.
As we've been doing over the last several weeks, we've been creating a tip sheet. There's a downloadable PDF. It's in the description, and I'm sure Lisa's going to be popping in the live comments. There's two different types of comments. So if I refer to the live comments, that's the live comments that are happening as we're broadcasting live. These will also appear on the page. I think a few hours. I think it takes a little bit, but during the replay, you'll actually be able to watch the live comments. But then there's also the comments that people can leave on the replays. It's a little separate section. So I just want to clarify that. And you're going, I can't see that Lisa's thing in the comments. If you're watching the replay, It won't be in the normal place. Anyway, it probably confused things more than anything.
Right.
Anyway, we've been doing there's a 2-page PDF with 10 tips on how to thrive in the face of change. We may hit on some of these right now, but please download that. It's yours absolutely free, no opt-in or anything. And there's also several, about, I don't know, 10 affirmations that will help you thrive in the face of change. We're going to highlight some of those in a moment
love that, babe.
And so, but some of these are all like action steps. So there's some of the things that are on this sheet. We probably won't do all of them, but welcome change with open arms. I think that's just basically what Pooki was saying.
Yeah.
But I reworded these. I configured these this time to where it starts off with an action step, a thing that you can do each morning. Affirm your openness to change by writing down one positive opportunity that this change, whatever the change is you're experiencing, could bring. View each change as an opportunity for growth. Embrace the unknown with curiosity and excitement rather than fear.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Right?
And it changes everything.
Ooh, then you work that word in again. Maintain a positive mindset. I like this. Create a positivity jar. I've never really done this because I usually write things down in a journal, but I like this jar thing. Whenever you notice a positive aspect of the change, write it down and add it to the jar. I guess you could do that on a little Post-it or
I like that.
little slip of paper, right? And then you watch them build up in your jar as you put more and more slips of paper in there.
Wow, that's a lot of change. You could actually throw a penny in there too.
Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, make your
change.
Your positive piggy bank. Focus on the benefits and the opportunities that change can bring. Set clear, adaptable goals. So draft your goals and review them monthly, adjusting as necessary to align with your current circumstances and insights. So when the change does happen, it does alter our goals. And we have to reassess on a regular basis the things that we're striving for, the goals that we have set. Do we need to alter things? Do we need to downplay this particular thing? Do we need to switch gears and maybe focus more on health or relationships or something? So really, your goals. I think that's part of what you were talking about with thriving earlier. We always should have something that we're striving towards. It doesn't have to be huge,
No.
But it's just like
Growing.
learn a new skill, learn a new hobby, hang out with some new people, right?
Just grow in some way. Take a class, learn something.
And actually,
but you know what? Here, if you're going to do that, take a class that excites you. Take a pottery class. Take a art class. Take a dance class. Take something that allows you expression. Right.
That's number 7 here. Learn continuously. Set a goal to read one book or complete one online course or something along those lines related to your or even that doesn't have to be related to your change, but just related to something you're interested in every
that could
month
be the change.
to expand your knowledge and skills.
Right.
Embrace learning opportunities. All right, cool. Yeah.
All right, so that's in the description below. You can download your own free copy, and there's no opt-in or anything, so you just get to get it.
And of course, all these, and there's a lot of these tips, a lot of things that we cover, the advice that we give, and our themes. There's so much overlapping.
It's all this, don't you? Isn't it interesting that we're saying the same thing all the time?
Just repackaging.
We're just saying it differently. It's because you know what? We actually have the way that's how we learn. We have to be exposed to these ideas, to these concepts a number of times before they actually begin, right? So, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't stop coming here.
Yeah. I was going to say the same thing. Different jokes every time.
Yeah.
So, actually, Michelle says something here that I think ties into one of these tips here. She goes, do you have any recommendations for feelings of overwhelm and trouble keeping focus aside from daily positive affirmations? Well, one thing here, Michelle, is...
And I got something too.
Number 6 is stay present. Practice mindfulness each day, even if for just 5 minutes, focusing on your breath or the sensations in your body to anchor yourself in the now. Grounding yourself in the present moment reduces anxiety and increases clarity.
Okay, and here, Michelle, here's something else that you can do. On this channel, on my channel, I have a video that will help you. It's all about, so for me, a tool for my being focused is I use what I call a daily inspiration page. And I actually have a copy of it in the description of that video, so you can print out your own. And it really helps me stay focused. It helps me kind of pick 3 things that are really important for me to accomplish that day. And I make those things, those are non-negotiables. Those have to be done before I go to bed. And then it has I have a little place in there where there's for people that I need to connect with or make phone calls. I have a list of some little things that I'm committed to doing every day, like taking my vitamins, journaling, things like this. And I have this little checklist. So that has really helped me because I am easily distracted. That has really helped me to stay really focused. And I realize that when I'm doing these daily inspiration sheets, I'm able to get things done. And I have a feeling of great accomplishment at the end of the day. Don't I, babe?
You do. Yeah,
And I get a lot of stuff done.
She's on a roll and she gets up early and gets that list going. Yeah, it makes a huge difference.
It does.
So you take control. And that's another reason I think you should do the affirmations and have a morning routine first thing, even before you get out of bed or soon after your feet hit the floor, is that you set the foundation for your day. How do I want to go through that? You just get up and start reacting to things, then you get off track and off kilter, and then the world is pulling your strings instead of you being intentional.
Oh, look at Cindy says, I've been using the daily inspiration sheet and love it.
Yay! Awesome.
Yeah, so go find that video and then you can download that sheet and you can print it off as many times as you want.
It's someone I know, I won't name names because I haven't had a chance to respond to them yet. But this person said that something along the lines of, over the last 2 years, I've been on pins and needles because some situation with our household is changing and our financial situation is unstable. And I just been really intense about it for 2 years. And I was thinking to myself, well, currently they're still in the same house. They have, her and her family. They still have their health. They're
still together.
So yeah, and so they're not on the street or anything. So did that pins and needles? How did it help you? How was it helpful
in the last 2 years?
Yeah. So you went through 2 years of pins and needles. And was that? I mean, if you could see, there was a benefit. Yeah, it forced me to do this or that, or but. Otherwise,
if it just caused worry and stress, and
then what? What good was it? Right?
Yeah, it's like, so pay attention. Sometimes the things that we fear or that we anticipate are going to happen never happen. Mm. Sometimes they happen, but they don't happen on the time frame that we expect them to happen. So in those moments, we have to just be willing. It's like trusting that the universe, right? So this is a big deal right here. When you know that the universe has got your back and that the universe is on your side, when things change, you know that the universe is there to support you, and you trust in the change. You trust that you have the ability to make it through this in a really powerful way, right? Mm. So it's like trusting in that change, just trusting the universe, knowing that everything is always working out for you. Even though situations are changing around you. Losing a job, changing in the family dynamic, whatever it is, know that your happiness is still here. It's still within you. You can still access that, right? It's inside of you. And so just pay attention to where you're surrendering your joy to fear, and you're so afraid of this change, right? Instead of using that energy to focus on the change and look at it how is this going to expand me? If these things are happening, then how is it that I can create something new out of this? So important.
I mean, I know sometimes when change happens, it can motivate you to take action. So in that regard, a little bit of fear can be a motivator. But if you're just feeling the angst of it, and I don't know, if it's like, so what's the benefit of that? I like what Jackie said here. She goes, she says in quotes, all things are in divine perfect order, regardless of what it looks like or feels like. And embracing that allows you to see events and circumstances differently.
Absolutely.
So
and you feel differently inside, right?
It doesn't mean you have to be a victim to whatever the circumstances are that change that's kind of throwing you off.
You can choose it, though. You can choose to be a victim.
But can you move forward and take that action with confidence and a sense of surrender and a sense go? So again, this is not being passive. It's not rolling over and I'm doomed. No, it's an accepting. So it's like, okay, these are my circumstances. I'm going to stay calm. I'm going to stay confident, and I'm going to be proactive and take some action from a sense of power, and
and get your superhero costume.
Oh, where do we have something like that? Oh, there it is. See, there she is, right there.
Get your superhero costume on, right? Mm-hmm. In the face of change, in the face of challenges, put that superhero costume on.
See,
and that way you can feel like, let it empower you. Don't let it take you down. And you get to choose how change is going to affect you. You get to choose it. You get to choose if it's going to empower you and strengthen you and make you more and more and more of all that you're becoming, or are you going to let it take you and cause anxiety and fear and stress in your life as you're anticipating the change, and then the change happens, and then what do you do? Are you ready to move on? Now, what do you do now? So it's just encouraging you to embrace change, embrace what's happening, and look for ways that you can grow in every situation because they're there.
The things we put ourselves through. that is true.
I know.
Oh, Crystal, look at that. I love you guys. Thank you. Oh, that's cool. And Jennifer says, "Oh my God, Pooki, I was just chanting in my head. Things are always working out for me." And then you said it.
That's amazing. I love that.
Coruscant says, "Hi there, Grand Rising from Mount
Shasta. Love to you. Love to you.
Right.
Amazing beings. Right.
Let's do some affirmations. You already know that's a free download. We didn't hit on all those top 10 tips there. So download your free copy there.
Okay.
Let's do some affirmations.
All right.
To bring this home. I'm going to state them, and then Pooki, you're going to repeat after me. So say them along with Pooki. Ready? Here we go. I embrace change as a doorway to new possibilities.
I embrace change as a doorway to new possibilities.
With every step, I grow stronger and more confident.
With every step, I grow stronger and more confident.
Change is an opportunity for self-discovery and growth.
Change is an opportunity for self-discovery and growth.
I am grateful for my capacity to evolve.
I am grateful for my capacity to evolve.
I trust in my ability to adapt and thrive.
I trust in my ability to adapt and thrive.
I am flourishing in the face of change.
I am flourishing in the face of change.
Those are some good ones there, huh? And there's a few more in that PDF too. I limit the ones that we do during the broadcast to about 7, but there's sometimes 10, 12. I don't know. There's more than that.
Oh my gosh! Sometimes they're ridiculously long.
I know. So let's see here. Let me pick up the
20
guitar
minutes
here.
of affirmations. No, they're great. But really, the things that we say to ourselves is important.
Yep.
Because your body's listening.
And as you probably know, we're watching this. You're watching this on Pooki's YouTube channel, but over on my channel, it's Bob Baker Affirmations. Oh, we're getting close. We're on the cusp of hitting 380,000 subscribers.
Awesome.
And then that means later this year, boy, it should be at by the end of the year or sooner, should be at 400,000 subscribers. That is crazy. But if you want a big dose of affirmations and you don't subscribe to my channel, you can do that too. So make sure you're subscribed here. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel over there for the affirmations, and then but especially watch more on. I get plenty of views, and I've been a partner for a long time, but Pooki still needs some of those watch time hours, so make sure and spend time watching her videos.
Oh, and Tracy, I know you've been sick, honey. I've been sending you love. I've seen it in the High Five Tribe. Yeah, sending you love, honey. And anyone else out there who's not feeling well, our health is so important. It's really, really important for us to take care of ourselves. It's just another way in which we love and honor ourselves. And sometimes, we have to be a little bit more diligent in our love. Right?
For ourselves. Mm-hmm. All right, we got another song.
Another one
for you.
Okay.
You want to play it? You want to hit that reverb button there? Here we go. Here's another original song because, we have a wake-up song. It's called Wake Up. And this is another one with a similar theme, or at least those 2 words are in the title. And I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. It's time to wake up to happiness. Time to wake up and be me. Oh, it's time to wake up with the gratitude. Time to wake up with positivity. It's time to shake up. It's time to wake up and be me.
It's time to wake up feeling beautiful. It's time to to wake up and love me. Yeah, it's time to wake up, feeling fabulous, stepping into my divinity. It's time to shake up, it's time to wake up and be me.
It's time to wake up to abundance. It's time to wake up and be free. Oh, it's time to wake up with satisfaction. Time to wake up to prosperity. It's time to shake up. It's time to wake up and be me. Here we go. Time to shake it up. Time to take it up. Time to shake it up. It's time to wake up.
It's time to wake up to magnificence. It's time to wake up with possibility. Whoa, it's time to wake up with myself. Stepping into my authenticity. Oops, 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 oops. It's time to wake up. Oops. It's time to wake up and be me.
It's okay. It's time to wake up feeling powerful. Time to wake up with ability. Oh, it's time to wake up with confidence. Wake up full of energy. It's time to shake up. It's time to wake up and be me. It's time to shake up. It's time to wake up and be me. Yeah. It's time to shake up. It's time to wake up
And be me, yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny. You know, I love being human sometimes. You know, because we all just
I love being
yeah.
human
It's just like we all just make mistakes. You know, and so it just happens. And that is just it's just the way that. So there was a time in my life when that would have happened, and it would have just like crushed me. I've been like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Now I don't. It's just like, oh my gosh, look at that.
Were you
It's so
singing a
cute.
different verse? Is that what happened?
I was starting to sing. I was starting to sing your verse.
Okay.
I don't know.
No wonder it sounded familiar when
I
I
know
sang
it was
it.
weird. It was weird, and then I realized these are not the words that I sing, and then I got all messed up, and then I lost myself, and it was fun.
No worries, babe.
I know.
No worries.
I'm
What's-
so adorable.
You are so adorable. That is for sure. Well, I got something interesting here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Really?
it's time to. I think that actually that human foible that we just it's a perfect time to lighten up, don't you think?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh, let's just check. Oh wait, hang on. Just let me check here. Do you know who Fanny Starchild is?
Oh, I know. You know who Fanny Starchild is?
Do I?
Yeah, she was at our wedding in L.A.
Fanny Starchild was at our wedding in
Yes,
L.A.
she was the one that sang to us. Remember?
Oh, that's Fanny.
That's
Okay, that's
Fanny.
right. That's right.
Yes.
Okay,
Hi,
now I remember.
Fanny.
Yeah, and at the global thing
Yes,
at
yes.
Scottsdale. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. It's nice to see you. Sorry, just it escaped me for just a moment
Yeah.
there.
Hi, Fanny. I love you.
Shake up, wakey, wakey, y'all. Jennifer didn't think she heard that song.
Oh, Jennifer.
Oh my gosh.
The fun one.
All right, so well, let's hang on a second. Let me get there. We go. It's now time for a weekly Sunday favorite. It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be why. Bob's Comedy Corner. All right, so I'm going to do a little something different here today with Bob's Comedy Corner. Normally, I will see if there's something that happened on this date in history, and I will then scour the internet and copy and paste a bunch of dad jokes and just recite them here, right? Sometimes I often reword them to try to make them the setups and the punchlines a little stronger, but basically I'm getting them. I'm doing something a little bit different here. I'm going to use, there's a game that we often do in improv shows and improv classes. It's that's called 185, and I'll show you the way this works. So, and usually this is done like in a show. This is improvised. I'm not going to be let me explain the joke, and I'll tell you how I came up with these. So basically, we'll get a suggestion from the audience. Let's just say it's baseballs, right? So anyone who has an idea in the cast of this improv show will step forward, and it's a really quick joke, but it has to start off with 185, whatever the suggestion is, walk into a bar. So if it was baseballs, it would be 185 baseballs walk into a bar. One of the baseballs says, "Hey, I'm buying drinks for the house." Bartender said, "That'll be $2,000. The baseball handed over his credit card without batting an eye. See, there was a pun there. So what happens, the way this works is the joke is always a pun, a play on words based on something related to the suggestion. So that's just an example so you know how these things work. All right?
Now do you know how it works?
Yes. So there's 5 different things that happened on this day in history. I couldn't pick one. So last night, I'm not improvising these. I actually wrote these last night. So all these jokes I'm totally responsible for because I wrote the punchlines, and I'm gonna all do them in the style of that 185 setup. All right.
Okay.
And so, are we clear with what the whole concept is here?
I think that maybe we'll get it after you start going.
Yeah. On this date, so all these relate to things that happened on March 10th.
Don't you love change?
I'm changing up the format. I'm making it more interesting for myself, not just sticking with the tried and true copy and paste dad joke. March 10, on this date in 1997, Buffy the Vampire Slayer premiered. So I thought it would be great to do vampires. So here we go. 185 vampires walk into a bar. The bartender said, "The usual?" Vampire said, "Yes, all right." The bartender says, 185 Bloody Marys coming right up. I can't guarantee these will be better than it, but they'll definitely be different.
Different.
185
change, folks.
185 vampires walk into a bar.
Yeah?
Vampire says, "We're hungry. Give us the menu." The bartender says, "We only serve vegetarian food here." Vampire says, "I know. We only eat at places with no steaks." Vegetarian steaks. So see, these are all puns related to the suggestion. Words related to vampires. 185 vampires. I'm doing 4 for this first one. The other 2, or the rest of them, I'm only going to do 2 per suggestion.
Oh my gosh, this is the whole page long.
I know.
We're
going to be here for a minute. 185 vampires walk. And if you have your own jokes for any of these, please pop them in the suggestions, and I will read or in the comments, and I'll read them. 185 vampires walk into a bar. One vampire says, "Where's the bathroom?" Bartender says, "Walk past the mirror and take a left." Vampire says, "That's okay. I'll wait." Okay. 185 vampires walk into a bar. Vampire asks, "How late are you open?" Bartender says, "We close at sunrise." The vampire says, "Oh, well, we'll be home and asleep by then." Okay, there you go. Did I get that rim shot in there? All right. Now, switching gears. On this date, March 10, 1913, in Toledo, Ohio, William Knox became the first bowler to make a perfect score of 300 in an American Bowling Congress tournament. So a big date in bowling history. So, of course, 185 bowlers walk into a bar. One bowler asks, "Hey, what's your cheapest drink?" Bartender says, "Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's $3 for a pint." Bowler turns to his buddy and says, "Hey, you got any change to spare?" The bowler going in there. 185 bowlers walk into a bar. This is experimental, folks. Bartender says, "I can't serve you. Last time you were here, you got so drunk, I had to pull you out of the gutter."
He's responsible.
Some people are laughing. Yeah. On this date in 1947, Kim Campbell, former Prime Minister of Canada, was born. So a former Prime Minister of Canada. So, of course, I got to do 185 Canadians walk into a bar. One says, "Give us your best Canadian whiskey with some horsepower." Bartender says, "I got just a thing. It's called the Crown Royal Canadian Mounted Martini." That was a mouthful. Say that. Crown Royal Canadian Mounted Martini. Okay. 185 Canadians walk into a bar. The bartender says, I can't serve you. Your current prime minister is just too good looking to be a politician. One of the Canadians says, well, I don't agree with your policy, but that's Trudeau. That's Trudeau. Tracy says, I'm falling around. I think that's a good thing. All right.
Don't hurt yourself.
There's two more things going. We're not at the end yet. On this date in 2006, NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter entered Mars orbit and began searching for signs of water on the planet.
Really?
Yeah, so fascinating, which led to 185 Martians walk into a bar. Bartender says, sorry to tell you, the kitchen just closed. The Martian says, that's okay. We're just here for the atmosphere. 185 Martians walk into a bar. One of the Martians says, we'll all have a glass of wine. The bartender says, well, what kind? At the same time, they all said, red. Finally, on this date in 1876, Alexander Graham Bell's liquid transmitter design permitted the first transmission of speech by Bell to his assistant, Thomas Watson. So I figured I would make this easy to say iPhones. So 185 iPhones walk into a bar. One iPhone says, hey, we've been on a 5-hour bar crawl. This is our 5th stop. Bartender says, you know, it is almost closing time. The iPhone says, yeah, we're down to our last bar. On the pub crawl. Last bar. And finally, 185 iPhones walk into a bar. The bartender says, what are you having? iPhone says, we don't drink alcohol, just a juice, please. Bartender says, what kind? At the same time, they all say,
Apple.
Apple. You saw that one coming a mile away. And this has been It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be why. Bob's Comedy Corner. So how did you like this change, this
Are
experiment?
you resisting it or are you welcoming it?
I thought it was brilliant. It's a little different when I have to come up with the jokes myself. Tracy was really enjoying that.
I know.
I think that's
I know,
great.
it's so funny.
Blah. Let's see. What other comments here?
Oh, look, Melanie's in the house.
Oh, speaking of that, I meant to mention this. Melanie Beamer. Yeah, there she is.
She says that she liked the Canadian jokes.
Oh, that's right. She being a Canadian herself. I was going to mention this earlier. Actually, someone, I think it was Crystal or somebody,
Crystal said. She can't
mentioned.
wait.
So this coming Tuesday, as part of our High Vibe Tribe community, and I guess, again, if you want to join us, just go to bobbakerinspiration.com/tribe, or go to the main homepage and click the tribe tab at the top there. Lately, we've been averaging like one a group Zoom call a week, and Melanie's going to be our special guest. She's a member of the tribe, but she's also like a medium, and she talks to people who have
Crossed over.
who have crossed over, and she's been doing this since she was a child. So I'm gonna, my first half of this, or first part of the talk, I'm gonna be interviewing her about her experiences. Like, when did she first realize that she had this gift, and what happens? How does she hear and communicate with people? And then we're going to, I know I volunteered, Lisa has volunteered, and we're gonna see what comes through. I've never really had a reading or anyone read me in that way.
Get ready, baby.
And so, that's we're going to be talking about the whole mediumship and from her perspective. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And then the following Tuesday, our friend Joe, he was here earlier. He's going to be leading a session. I was just referring to it right now as the Joe Mitchell Experience. So, and he's going to be...
No, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually we do highlight some of our High Vibe Tribe members, because we all have gifts, right? And so... that's another benefit. Not only do you get to experience us and what we share, but you also get to experience our community and what they share. So it's really cool.
And it's an amazing
Exciting.
community.
Yeah, it is an amazing community. So many creative people.
I want to make you aware of another resource real quickly. I haven't, I don't think I can't remember if I've even mentioned this. But so if you're, especially for you, if you are a creative person, like if you're an artist, a musician, an author, a creative entrepreneur, or if you run a heart-centered business, a few years ago, Pookie might remember this, that I ran this program where it was like 30 day, like share your 30-day share your creativity challenge. It was a paid program, actually, where I encouraged people who went on this challenge to post something online on Facebook or wherever every day for 30 days in a row. Because so many people are they just don't know. They're confused, and overwhelmed. I don't know what to post online. I don't know what to share. Who wants to hear, from me? Well, I gave people a prompt every day, something that they could use, and it was amazing the results that that people got just from pushing past their resistance and they're gone outside of their comfort zone. And I gave them easy ways to share things online. And the stuff was so valuable that I compiled it into an ebook that covers 30 different ways, and it's available as a download for just $17. Only $17. That's a steal. And so check that out. There's a link in the description here called Social Media for Artists, Authors, and Creative Entrepreneurs. But really, anyone who wants to share on social media. It just gives you really easy, non-spammy ways. Just a long list. Just pick something off of it whenever you want to promote something online, and that could be really helpful for you. And as a little bonus here, one thing that normally doesn't come with this is I think I actually, for the High Vibe Tribe, I did a easy social media workshop on Zoom. So I have a video recording of that, and if you order it within the next like 25 to 48 hours, I'll know it because you probably saw it here. I'll go ahead and also send you a link because I'll have your email when you order, and I'll send you a link to that for no additional charge.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
So there you go.
Oh, my gosh. That's going to, 30 days posting every day, that will create change.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Because you just want to exercise that muscle. I mean, I've been doing it for so long, it just comes second nature to me. And I don't see it as a burden. It's part of my mission in life is to uplift and inspire humanity. And so that's my why for sharing so much online, not only the YouTube videos with the affirmations, but I'm positive quotes, but there's a lot of different things that you can do. And I have to remind myself of the wide variety of things. I actually pull that ebook up myself when I feel like I'm stuck in a rut just to come up with some new ideas, right? And by the way, there's Melanie saying, I'm excited to share my medium gifts among the High Vibe Tribe community. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
We're excited for that, too.
That's really cool.
Oh, and then Michelle said she found her oracle cards and she's going to do a reading. And then Crystal said she just bought a book of 1,001 ways.
1,001 tarot spreads.
Tarot spreads or something like that's crazy. Wow. So many interesting things. Yeah, so I shared a little bit about oracle cards. I never really connected with oracle cards in the past. I mean, I've had like a deck or two, but I never really connected. And I got this book this year to start the new year off. And it basically started with a 10-card spread for your 2024. So I share that in a video here on my channel, if you're watching on my channel. And you can look at that. You can watch that video. And I just share the power. I was like really inspired by what these oracle cards had said. And then I had shared this experience with my family and my friends, and it's been a really powerful experience for them too. It's helped them get direction. So I noticed more than anything what the oracle cards help people do is to get unstuck. Like they're stuck, and if you just somehow the cards seem to speak to your situation beautifully. It's the universe. It's like it's all the same thing. It's all here to serve us.
I want to say hi to Debbie Chester. She's also a friend from the UK.
Hi, Debbie.
She's an artist. She goes, I pay for my artwork on Instagram. Very cool. You might find that guide helpful for sure. A lot of people talking about Melanie's thing on Tuesday, and very cool. And so I just want to remind you, just do a little recap, some stuff we covered earlier. One is if you haven't got it yet, you can get our free ebook, How to Turbocharge Your Life. That's really helpful. We share stories in there of our personal lives and ways that we've set ambitious goals that scared us and how they just greatly impacted our lives. But you can get that at bobbakerinspiration.com. Also, when we're in Phoenix, we're going to, even though we're there for the Hay House conference, which is March 22 through 24, that on that Monday following the conference, we're doing a free meetup in Phoenix at Desert Dragon Pottery from 6 to 9 p.m. their local time. So if you're in the area, if you know somebody that does, there's the you can go to yeah, this particular, even though I have a Facebook group, it's easier for the public to access the meetup event page. So I've got that there. And so if you're in the area, we'd love to meet you in person. And I think that's about it. And again, if you want to reach out to us, Lisa Shepard is the go-to person. Lisa at bobbakerinspiration.com. Send her an email. And even if you don't have a pressing matter, just send Lisa a nice little message. Let her know how much you appreciate her, because she is awesome. All right. How are we doing here? Okay. Well, I think we
Move
have.
forward again. Just a little. No. Oh, you down.
Oh, move. Do what?
Not this way.
Oh, you're trying to get that butterfly on my shoulder?
It was on your shoulder. Well,
Okay.
we can't do.
Oh,
Well,
wait.
now it does. Now it's not working. There you go. Never mind. It was just naturally happening. Now you
No, he's nibbling on my ear.
a little butterfly on your shoulder.
Butterfly on my shoulder makes me happy.
Yeah.
All right. So what else? Oh, so now we're going to be playing a song called "Money Is Coming to Me Right Now."
Wouldn't that change some
We're
things?
going to be.
Would you be ready for those changes?
That's
How about that kind of change?
So we're gonna put out into the universe, yeah. But this song also covers abundance and love and success and all that stuff. And so I'm gonna be playing that, and post during this video your top takeaways from our broadcast today. What's that little nugget, that little insight that you're gonna take with you for the rest of the day, the rest of the week? I'm gonna highlight those comments as the song plays. You know how this works if you're a regular. So let's get that cranking up right now. Money is coming to me.
Oh, you're not playing the video?
Oops. The video's playing. Abundance is coming to me right now. 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 Money 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 is coming to me right now. Break it down. Yes. Success is coming to me right now. 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 Joy is coming to me right now. Joy is coming to me right now. I said joy is coming to me right now. Joy is coming to me right now. Break it down. Abundance, money, success, joy, healing is coming to me right now. Healing Abundance is coming to me right now. Money is coming to me right now. Success is coming to me right now. Yes. Joy is coming to me right now. Healing is coming to me right now. Love is coming to me right now. Break it down. Abundance is coming to me right now. Money is coming to me right now. Yes. Success is coming to me right now. Joy is coming to me right now. Yes. Healing is coming to me right now. Love is coming to me right now. Yes. Abundance is coming to me right now. There you go.
All right, we're here. Money is coming to you. Abundance, love, joy, peace, all of it. It's coming to you right now.
And so keep
Are you ready for that change?
keep affirming that, raise your vibration, but also make sure that you're taking action on those vibrations and not just, being proactive and meeting the universe halfway, I like to say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
gosh, it's been a great Sunday morning inspiration. Thank you, everyone.
and you can go to soulmassagemusic.com. And as was mentioned, to be able to join us on Melanie's session and Joe's session. And then we've got, after our trip to Phoenix, we're going to have a community call. Like I said, practically every week there's a Zoom call in addition to the active discussion forums. I'm talking about the High Vibe Tribe. And so to be able to join us on those, just go to bobbakerinspiration.com/tribe. You can learn more about it and you can sign up right there and you can join us today. And then you'll be there for the for Melanie's session on Tuesday.
Yeah, and for all the exciting things that we do during the month.
Oh, yeah.
And just all the great connections. So like right here, you get to see everybody in the chat. In the High Vibe Tribe, you get to see everybody on Zoom. And you get to talk to each other and we get to hear your voice. And oh, it's so awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it.
It's fabulous.
It's my favorite part.
So thanks again for being here. We appreciate you. And we'll be back next Sunday. We have to keep it to an hour next Sunday, but it'll be St. Patrick's Day. So we'll be celebrating that and with you before we head off then.
All right.
Have
Love
an
you
amazing
guys
week. All right. Bye-bye.
so much.